Hey guys, it's Nicole. Today I'm going to talk about breakups because I got a request from someone to do so. So I will just tell you my story and give you some advice at the end. So here I go. Well, I've had really bad luck with guys so far because I've always gotten liars, cheaters, or players no matter what. Like, my first boyfriend ever, he was we were like dating for like a year and a half, and then I didn't hear from him. Like, he said because he moved, and he said like he was gonna call me and stuff, but like I hadn't heard from him for like maybe 3 months or something. And then the one day I was at school, and like it was lunchtime, so I turned on my phone and I had a message from him, and it said that he got a new cell phone and to call him, and so I did. Well, I called, and guess who answered? Do you think it was him? Well, if you thought it was him, you're wrong. It was actually another girl, and she said that she is his girlfriend, and then I told her how we were dating and how, like, I'm his girlfriend, and she totally flipped out on me and said that I was being mean and hung up. So that night, he calls me and he's like, so, what's up? And I was like, you're cheating on me? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, yeah, you tell me to call your phone so a girl answers. And he's like, well, what are you talking about? I'm like, she said she's your girlfriend. And then he's like, no, that wasn't my girlfriend. And I was like, who was it then? And he's like, um, 5 minutes more of, and finally he goes, it was my brother's fiance. And get this, he didn't even have a brother. Like, I knew that. And it was just if he did have a brother, why? Like, why would his fiance say that she is your girlfriend? Because she even said his name. So I know. Like, and the for 5 minutes, like, seriously, total lie. So I was like, I'm done. And like, I had enough of his lies. So like, I broke up with him, but then he started stalking me. Like, he wouldn't stop calling. Like, he called every, like, 5 minutes, and like, I'd answer and he'd hang up. It was like really, like, immature and pranky. And so, like, I just told him, I just said, you just need to quit calling me, and he just wouldn't stop. So I had to change my number, so he couldn't call me anymore. And then he ended up calling my friends, like, and telling them that they needed to they needed to give him my new number, but they didn't, so that was good. But it was just a whole mess, and so that was that one. And then I dated people in between there, like. But, like, the dates never, like, it was just, like, one date. It's, like, because they would be, like, players where they talk about, like, oh, I'm going out with this girl and I'm doing that. I'm going out with this girl and I'm doing that. And then I'm going to go out with this girl and do this. And then I'm going to go with this girl and do this. And then that's, like, the whole date. The whole date is nothing about that but them talking about going out with other girls and what they're going to do with the other girls. Like, going to a movie or going bowling or going, I don't know, anywhere. Like, this guy was obsessed with, like, I think he was a major player. Like, he just kept talking about, like, going out with all these different girls and, like, where I'm like, oh my gosh. So that, like, didn't last. Like, that was just a one date thing. And then this other guy I went out on a date with, he asked me about the S word. I don't want to, like, he asked me about sex, and I told him I'm not doing that. Like, I've never done it, and I'm not gonna do it till I'm married. That's just me. I have morals. Like, I'm not gonna do that until I'm married, because that's just me, and you need to respect that. Well, he's like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's not the most important thing in a relationship. But apparently it was to him, because then he started tickling me in inappropriate places, so I kept getting over it, and, like, finally he wouldn't stop. I just, like, texted my mom and said what he was doing, so she can't pick me up, but it was just really, like, that was bad. And then there was, like, this guy that, well, you know what happened with this, because, well, if you don't know, like, and you commented on here, you probably know what happened. It was a mess. Like, there was a video made about me, and it was bashing me, and it was just a whole, like, web of lies on the web from this guy, and hate toward me from this guy. So, but and people won't quit mentioning him. It's crazy. Like, I mean, he was just so, he threatened me in messages. He threatened me, and it was just really bad, like, harassment. And so I just, like, we don't talk. I haven't talked to this guy since it all happened, because I don't care to talk to this guy when they threaten me and stuff. It's not right. So, and I don't want to go into detail on that any more than that. So, but I'm sure, like, everyone that has seen what went down can help you out with that, because it was over YouTube as well. It, like, went on YouTube. But anyways, and then I've had just really bad luck with guys, like, liars and cheaters and players. And I left one out, like, there was this, you know my song? They're liars, they're cheaters, I don't lie neither. They say that they love you, but they break your heart. So how can you believe them when they tear you apart? They make promises that they never keep. Then they cry and weep when you don't believe. So how can you trust when they just leave you in the dust? They say that they have an Irish committee meeting, but I know they don't. They just won't tell the truth. For he's Italian and I'm not a medallion. I'm a person and I'm worth some. Do you remember that? So, like, the part, like, about the Irish committee meeting and all that, that was on this guy, that I went out with. Like, he kept, like, wanting to go, like, he'd say we're gonna go, like, date, and he'd cancel on me, and he's like, we'll go on a date, and cancel on me, because we went on one date, and he said he really liked me, and he wanted to go on more dates with him, he'd always cancel on me, and then we had one planned, and, like, he said that, and I was like, what? Because, I mean, he's not Irish, like, he's Italian, so it was just, like, a total lie. And then, like, I found out he was actually cheating on me with this other girl. So, anyways, it's just, like, liars, cheaters, and players is what I've been with. But, like, I know that, like, I haven't found the right guy yet. But I know he's out there somewhere. Like, it's just, I have to find him. Like, I don't know. Like, it'll happen eventually. I just haven't found him yet. Like, I want a guy that'll treat me right, with respect, will be honest, trustworthy, and caring, and won't judge, and is kind to others. And I don't want one that's gonna, like, go tell lies to me and cheat on me and be, like, players and all that. And that's what I've gotten so far. So I just need to, like, I'm just waiting to find the right guy that won't do that and that will treat me right. And I know it'll happen. Like, I just have to be, like, patient with it, and eventually I'll find my right guy. And now, for you, if if you've got, like, guys that, like, or, like, girls, like, whatever, like, if you're dating a guy or a girl, and they do something to you to hurt you, or you end up breaking up, I know it's sad, like, I know you, like, I cried so much sometimes when I break up, like, the one that I had the longest relationship I ever had, the 1.5 year one, I cried so hard, like, it hurts to break up. Breakups do hurt, but then you think about it, and you're like, I mean, if they're treating me like this, if they're doing this to me, then, I mean, they aren't worth it. Like, I need someone that'll treat me right. That's what you have to think. And then, like, eventually you'll find that person. You just have to, like, wait for that to happen. And so I just want to say, be strong, be patient, and you will find your right guy or girl whenever it happens. But, I mean, you may have obstacles before, like, such as, like, breakups, but then you'll find the right one, and you'll be in love, and it'll be good. So, just be patient and stay strong and be yourself, and love will come to you, and you'll find your girl or guy, the perfect one for you eventually. So just be patient with it. And then I was gonna go into friends, like, about friends, and how, like, sometimes friends, like, they weren't really good friends at all, like, in the end, because they just don't treat you right, and, like, they quit talking to you and stuff. I was gonna go into all of that, but this video is already at 12 minutes, so I think I'll save that for another video. So if you'd like me to talk about a video about friendship, comment below saying that, and I can make another vlog on that, but I've already gone into, like, almost 13 minutes now. So I'm going to end this here, but just stay strong, be yourself, and I love you all. Bye!